Okay. Okay, so that was talking about the astral plane, and that's the layer that's just beyond our consciousness. That we can send positive energy in the astral plane, but there's also people that can send negative energy in the astral plane, and that protection is something that everyone should learn how to do, and certain methods for cleaning and clearing yourself, because a person can actually pick up these negative energies in public places, and that's something you can clear simply by taking, say, Epsom salt baths, or going to the beach and going in the salt water. You could clear it by saging yourself, using certain types of incense like frankincense, or that drives off negative energy. So if a person ever comes back from a public place or a meeting or something, and they all feel really super fatigued and really irritable, it's very possible that you received one of these attachments. And by taking those simple precautions to try to clear it off of yourself, it would see if that doesn't make you feel better. Your question on meditation, have we touched on that at all? That helps you at all?
I think so.
Yeah, because I said meditation it has been misinterpreted as something that only a certain professional can do or whatever. And now I'm not saying that, like a yogi or something, it is impossible for them to actually get into a much deeper meditation and get different learning than we can. But an individual, it's basically just a matter of allowing your own conscious mind to relax and go into a period of time that you have a question, and allowing the information to come in. And as I say, active meditations are, you could consider chopping wood a meditation, and if that's would be an active way of doing something that would be routine enough that you wouldn't have to think about it, but just do it, and a repetitive motion like that would allow you to reach a different psychic awareness. Marcus talks about his walking meditations. Just taking a walk can allow you to do that too. And does anybody have any other questions?
I want you to touch on the Reiki, where you use your two middle fingers.
Oh, the Gasha meditation?
Yeah.
That's a meditation that what you basically are doing is concentrating on one specific thing. And you can do that. Doing the middle finger gives you a tactile way of doing it. You could also do that by just concentrating on a specific item. You could take a Coke can and sit there and just think about the Coke can, and any other thought that comes into your mind, just push it away, and just allow yourself to concentrate on it. And if you had entered into the period with an intention of resolving some kind of issue, at the end of your period, think about your issue again and see if you have a different way of thinking about it. But that's a meditation that just allows the mind to focus on one thing and not have all the random thoughts that just keep popping in. As the random thoughts keep popping in, you just acknowledge that thought and go back to thinking about your two fingers. The two fingers is like just something that's called a specific thing, but like I say, it may not be comfortable to sit and you can do that by putting your hands down on your lap too, but just still thinking about the two fingers together. And because not too many people are going to sit there like this for very long. But just by always going back, clear your mind and go back to that single thought. And after a period of time, hopefully you get to the point that you will be able to go into a mindful state, that you will not have the random thoughts. It would be your intention of going into a meditation, and you wouldn't even need to think about your fingers anymore. You would just have the intention of going into a meditative state, and you'd be able to go in without all these thoughts coming in. Another way of doing that is to concentrate on your breathing, and just like concentrate on the tip of your nose and just the breath going in and out, and just concentrate on the breath going in and out, in and out. And any other thought that comes into your mind, just acknowledge it, say thank you, and go back to concentrating on breathing in and out, breathing in and out. And that's another way of reaching a meditative state.
So if you want to send someone healing that's far away, how do you do it?
What we would do, somebody that's just like you just want to send it,
Yeah.
Go into your semi-meditative state, visualize that person. If you have a picture, it would be nice, or you could write their name on a piece of paper and hold that, and think about that person, and send the intention of whatever love and peace that you're trying to send. If you know that they have some specific medical condition, like a heart condition, just think about healing their heart, and just allow that energy to flow, and think about that, and just concentrate on it and let it happen. And you can concentrate on sending healing and love to that. It's there's something called magnetic energy, which is just the energy that a person emits. That's the energy that's around them, and you can use that as a way to help people. Any other questions?
A guided meditation tape,
Uh-huh.
and they were similar, but it was different also,
Right.
of course. But I have a habit of going to sleep. I do it on my lunch break at work. Of course, I'm not sure if I'm asleep or not. I'm just following along, and I did not go to sleep when I was here with you.
Right.
But I don't know if it's tiredness or not concentrating. I'm just flowing along with the guide. And I would rather, I guess, try to concentrate on a Coke can or my nose or my fingers, or
That would, yeah.
but I find that harder.
If you have to be more active, yeah, the guided meditations are great in the fact that you can just relax and allow the guide to take you to places.
Right.
And as far as falling asleep during a meditation, especially a guided meditation like that, there's one philosophy is that you're still gaining the information, and that maybe sleeping isn't necessarily what you're doing, but you're just going into a deeper
Right.
consciousness.
Much more relaxed when I come out half an hour later.
Right, even though it's just a short thing, you feel more rested and relaxed, and that's what they say about a sleep after a meditative sleep, that it's very deeply relaxing, and there's, unless you're snoring and disturbing other people, it's not bad to sleep during one of those meditations, because it's a very relaxing, deep relaxing time, because you're getting into that relaxative state as you're preparing to yourself for the meditation. And the other way, you're not as likely to go to sleep if you're actively doing something. But if you're sitting